Hi guys, so today I decided to do a Easter themed makeup look, but I'm going to be doing a talking through video. In this video you can see how I'm doing, and yeah. So I hope you enjoy these videos. The only down part of this video is that it's a little bit too long, but I'll try to fast forward as much as I can, but you still can see how I'm doing it. Yeah, so I think that's it. If you want to know how I got this look and how I achieved this look, then keep on watching. So I have no makeup on. I just have moisturizer and under eye cream. Nothing else. And as you can tell, I have a few blemishes, a few more blemishes. I have 2 right here, 3 right here, and little blemishes on my forehead. I don't know why, probably is because of the weather, but they annoy me so much, so yeah, we need to cover them. Okay, so as I said in the intro, this is going to be a Easter themed video, but you can wear this with any occasion. It will include pink and yellow colors and eyeliner, which will be super hard for me to do because I'm not a perfectionist with eyeliner. I struggle doing the eyeliner. So yeah. Okay, so without rambling too much, because anyway this video will be a little bit more lengthy because I'm going to talk through, and I think I will like this video better, but of course I will continue to do the super edited videos, not super edited but edited videos, because in this one you have to see my beginner techniques of how I'm doing, and yeah, it's a lot more in detail and in depth, so you can see better, because in the other ones you just see what I'm using and a few seconds of how I'm applying. But now, okay, so let's start. So after the moisturizer, first thing I'm applying is this BB cream from CoverGirl. As I said, it's not that good at coverage, but it has SPF 21 and I kind of use it as a primer. So I take just a little tiny bit and applying where I get the most oily throughout the day, around my nose, on my chin, and on basically on the center of my face. I get the most oily, like on this area and on my T-zone, the most oily. Sorry for the lighting. Outside is pouring and I don't have studio lights or anything, and my light it sucks. So yeah, sorry for the lighting, but you can still see what I'm doing. Okay, so the next thing after primer is foundation, and for today's video I'm mixing 3 foundation. First one is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous in the shade 840. Whoa. I'm also mixing the everyoneee Flawless Finish Fluid Foundation in the shade Beige 200. And because this one is a little bit too dark, but I like the consistency, I use the Pharmacy Stay Matte Full Coverage Matte Finish in the shade 2, because shade 1 was too pinky, so I got this one. So I'm mixing them together. Okay, so I mix them and I'm applying a few more dots because on Easter it will be pretty much a long day, so you need a good coverage throughout the day. Okay, so then I'm blending everything with my fingers. So for more coverage, I take my expert face brush from Real Techniques and I dip it in the mixture, and I go, let me close up, I go just on the blemishes. So I follow up with a concealer because I always need a concealer. Even if you don't have very bad circles, you have to use this because you want to light the under eye area. So what I'm using today is, of course, the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Light Pale. And I'm putting that under my eyes in kind of like a triangle shape kind of thing. Oops. Don't too much, just to bring some lightness. And first I'm blending it with my fingers. And I take a little bit on my eyelid as well because my eyelids are horrible. So I need to cover up those veins. And then I take the Real Techniques pointed foundation brush. So I'm done with this eye. And now on to this eye as well. I'm using this finger right here because it's the softest finger and it goes perfectly underneath your eye and on your eyelid and on the inner corner. And also be very gentle, I mean as gentle as you can with applying concealer because it can create wrinkles, so that's not good. Okay, so I'm done with concealer, and the next thing I do are eyebrows, which I never forget and never skip. As you can tell, I have 3 little eyebrow pencils that I ran out so quickly. I think one pencil is like this big, and no, like this big, and I finish it in 1.5 months. Like, I go through them so quickly because I do my eyebrows every single day. First I'm brushing my eyebrows with this dense spoolie brush to shape them. And I'm using this mirror because it zooms everything. So after I brush them, I take this itty bitty tiny pencil and I start to shape my eyebrows. I don't have special technique, I'm just filling them in. You can see it's pretty much self-explanatory. You can see what I'm doing. So let's begin. First I'm doing the length because my eyebrows are super short. And let's move on to the other eyebrow and do the exact same thing. Okay, so I look if they're even, and I like to have a pretty clean arch. So I compare them to see if the length is pretty much equal, and if it's not, I make one of them shorter. So after I fill them in, I come over with a powder, and I'm using the e.l.f. compressed powder in the color Apricot Beige, and I can say I love this thing for the price and for what I'm using it. It's awesome. It's pretty thick, not like thick, but it's pretty like full coverage. It gives me the exact texture that I want, so I love it, and it's super cheap, so it's great, or at least for me it works great, so I like it. And I use this thing every single day. As you can see, I hit a big pan on it. I love it. I haven't tried anything else so I can compare, but I like it, and of course I will purchase it when it's done, but I still have it. I have it for 1 year now, because in my first video I filmed that video in the summer, but I didn't know how to edit and stuff like that, so I uploaded it in December, but it was filmed in summer when I did my first elf haul. I finished with my eyebrows. They look good today. I'm happy with how they turned out, because sometimes they don't turn out pretty well, so I'm super angry. Okay, so next after eyebrows are the eyes, and today I will be using a Scotch tape. Disclaimer, I'm not a professional at doing this, but I think it looks good and I like it. Of course, you can do it however you want. I just try to give you some inspiration. So it connects your outer corner with your eyebrow, but not like straight to your eyebrows, kind of like this. I hope you can see. I put it like right here and it goes right here. So I will do this eye talking through, and the left eye I will be doing at the end, so we can save a little bit more time, so the video is not very long. First thing I apply is a base. You want to apply something to make your eyeshadow stick and pop. So I'm using a base. I don't know where I got this from. It's a base that's very sticky and it also makes the colors pop. So I kind of dip my finger in and melt it a little bit, and then I go over my eyelid, all over. So with a little buffing brush, we're going to take just a little tiny bit of a crease color. I'm using this Maybelline palette that you have seen already in my videos. It is in the shade Shy Latte, and it has some gorgeous colors. And I'm going to use the crease color. I'm going just a little bit in the crease. Just a little tiny bit in the crease. We don't want too much. Okay, so then we're taking a eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna be taking a very light pinky color and apply it in the inner corner and kind of like inner half of your eyelid, of course stopping at the crease. Okay, so you can build it, you can apply as much as you want. My eyeshadows are not very professional, so you need to build them a little bit. And then on the outer half we're going to be taking a yellow color. I pack a lot, as you can see, and we're putting that in the outer half and kind of blend it with the pink colors. And then we're taking the blending brush again and blend the edges. And then we're taking a pretty light brownish color and put it in the outer half. And then to highlight, I'm using from the same palette this huge color right here, which I love to highlight. I take a lot. We are going to remove the Scotch tape. It is a pretty sharp line, so we're going to blend that very lightly using a liquid liner. You can use whatever liner you want and start lining your eyes. Okay, so I line my eye, and now you can leave it like this, or you can wing it out, which is hard, but you want to drag a line continuing to the lower lash line. Okay, so I'm done, and luckily it turned out well. This is how it should look like, or at least how mine look like. I'm super nervous to see how it's gonna look on the other eye, but for now it looks good. I want to let this dry a little bit so it doesn't mess up even more. I'm pretty happy with the result. It looks good, and the wing looks good as well. So let's curl our lashes. I'm using the Essence Get Big Lashes. Looks like this. Always take the brush like this, not like this, like this. I'm using a mascara from Yves Rocher. And yeah, so I'm going to do this eye out of camera, and I will come back in a second. Okay, so I'm done with both of my eyes. I think they turned out pretty well. And I'm going to, where is it? Line my waterline on this eye. Let's put just a little tiny bit more on those things because they annoy me. I'm going to contour my face, and I'm using my only bronzer that I have, which is the e.l.f. bronzer. It's in the color Sun-Kissed, such a sweet name. And I'm using the Real Techniques contour brush to, I'm just dabbing it a little bit top of the excess. And I learned a trick a few months ago. So when you're contouring, you want to contour just a little tiny bit and not very dramatic. So you take your finger and you put it right here. So this is how far your contouring should be. Well, I'm going to start from here and build the color here and then go down. Okay, and sometimes I like to contour my nose. I'm using this huge powder which I already hit pan on. It's a powder from Me Now, not a super known brand, but just $4 or $5, so it's good and it's huge. It has almost 1 ounce, so it's pretty big. So with a big, kind of big fluffy brush, and then I'm taking my jumbo pencil, which is the only thing nude I have. I know, I need a nude lipstick. And on top, I'm going to be using the Sephora gift that they gave me, and it is so pretty. It's a lipstick that has 4 different colors, and my favorite one is of course this nude one, which is awesome. So I'm going to put that on top. Okay, so this is kind of the look that I'm going for Easter. I think it's super pretty, super girly. If you want more intense color, you can of course use. Mine are not very expensive, as I said, so they're not super ultra pigmented, but if you want for, you can go for. I think this look is super pretty and girly, and even this hairstyle that I threw out in the morning, it's still cute, and you can curl these pieces. So yeah, and I also love the lip color. This little thing is gorgeous, so thank you Sephora for giving me that. And I think that's everything for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed my talking through video. This one I really enjoy doing. I kind of want to talk with you guys more and also sprinkle some tips and tricks here and there. So it's nice to have, the only down part is a little bit lengthy, so some people don't like lengthy videos. I'm sorry, but I love watching those types of videos. So I think that's it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!